was credited, I didn't have her name. The more I watched the video, the more I thought I was looking at myself, except for the American accented English. When I speak English, I do so with a British accent. But other than the accent, I could not find a single difference that would distinguish one of us from the other. All I could find were the similarities. Who was she? I knew I needed to find her. I got in touch with Kelsang as fast as I could and asked him how he had come across the video. He told me he had been doing some research, and it had popped up on the right side of his computer screen. The female character had looked so much like me that he had posted her picture to my Facebook wall for me to see. I didn't ask him what he was researching that would bring up a title called High School Virgin, because that was his business, but I was thankful that he had. I love everything about Kelsang. He and I have been friends since my second year at Central St. Martin's. He is Tibetan, came to school with more experience in fashion than I did, and is always teaching me personal fashion tricks. Part of my intrigue with the mysterious American stemmed from the fact that I was adopted. I don't have any siblings, and I don't resemble anyone in my family, including my European parents, Patricia and Jacques Bordier. My mother is blonde-haired and blue-eyed, and my father is as French-looking as they get. Even though there is a neighborhood in Paris with a very small Korean population, it was nowhere near Neuilly-sur-Seine, where I lived. I knew other Asians, but I didn't look very much like them either, although people joked that we all looked alike. A lot of French people tend to think of all Asians as Chinese. I had one Korean friend, but she was 8 years older. She had been adopted too, and coincidentally she was also named Anais. We went to the same Catholic school in Neuilly, Institut Saint-Dominique. When we had glasses on, we looked quite similar. Anais was like a big sister to me when I was growing up, protective and kind. We had become friends when I was 5, and my mother had come to pick me up in the schoolyard at dismissal. She called my name, so the other Anais turned around too. Our mothers started talking, and it turned out the other Anais had also been adopted from South Korea. It was nice to have that in common with someone. Throughout my life, I had always hoped to find someone who looked like me. I'm not sure, but it might be a common theme among adopted children to speculate on who could be in your family. Being an only child, too, I probably fantasized about these things even more. When I was very young, I had an imaginary friend I called Anne. My mom didn't know about her until the mother of one of my school friends told her. "I didn't know Anais had a sister," the mother said. My mom assured her that I didn't. A lot of only children had imaginary friends, but I was longing for a sibling, not just a best friend. I didn't just want a permanent playdate. I wanted someone I could relate to in physical appearance. But I had never found anyone. Until now. I watched High School Virgin at least 10 more times, convinced the Asian actress was somehow related to me, maybe a half-sister or a cousin. When I showed Marie, my roommate, the video, she was as blown away as I had been. We both agreed that the girl looked slightly younger than me, but identical in every other way. Marie was great at computer sleuthing, and tried various searches that might lead to an identification. But, like me, she came up empty. Over the next few days, I sat at the kitchen table with my laptop open. I wanted to contact Kevin Wu, aka Kev Jumba, the Chinese-American humorist and director of the video, but I worried that a message would get lost amid the fan messages on his Facebook page, or in the comments on his YouTube videos. High School Virgin had more than 2 million views and 15,000 comments, so how would he see mine? Wednesday evening, I had happened to have dinner with my friend Oliver, who claimed to be a physiognomist, someone who supposedly can assess a person's character by his or her facial features. I was anxious to get his reaction to the mystery girl. "She has to be your sister," he exclaimed after seeing her picture. "You look exactly the same." He was insistent that I find a way to get in touch with Kev Jumba, but this kind of encouragement made me more scared than excited. Who knew what I would find out? I wasn't ready for rejection, and I had to entertain that rejection was a possibility. This girl might not have any interest in me whatsoever. On Thursday, I was taking the Eurostar to